You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You tried the suit on.
Remember?
There it is! You couldn't bend over that shit.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Why don't you just, like, kick it along, though?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah, there's probably ways to do it while in the suit.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
Well, there you go.
I get it now. Mecha, you're an accomplice.
Oh no.
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could
It's the only logical explanation. How else could I know everything that's going on?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
But you can't get the suit off when you're in it. Yeah.
Here, it's not strong
You can
enough.
never take it off.
I don't think
Once it's
taking off
on,
the
it's
suit
never
is an
come
option.
off.
If you remember,
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of
one's
Hifumi
going in the
being
album.
dragged away by Robo-Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said? So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
Auto mode is pretty useful for this. I'm not gonna lie.
So we took him to the
Auto
nurse's
mode is really
office
useful for
and
this.
resumed our search for the suspect.
What? You're cutting
Auto,
out.
But not
automatic
in
mode
the nurse's office.
Oh.
is very useful. Am I cutting out now?
No, you're
You
fine
were.
now.
You're fine now.
It's because my microphone shit itself.
Damn.
It just randomly disconnects sometimes when I'm streaming
When
and on
Celeste
Skype
told
at the
us
same
that,
time.
We decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon
But like
after
last
that,
night, we were on Skype all night and it didn't
I
disconnect.
saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Actually, it might just be this game. I don't remember it happening during Dark Souls 3. To be fair, I wasn't streaming.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't it have a couple times during Dark Souls 2 though?
Maybe. It might be OBS. Wouldn't surprise me that much. OBS does lots of silly shit.
and then
Yeah, I'm literally not doing anything right now. Great. I love it.
at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found
He got
Hifumi,
paint all over his head.
and that's
Yeah.
when
No.
we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us, and she told us something very surprising. We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Oh yeah, he was still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Then
He
we
walked
remembered
back himself.
we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again. But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Good luck, have fun.
Daffia Win soundtrack. Monokuma file number 3. Okay.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
No, he didn't. Alright.
So, regarding
What do we think?
Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka
Nope.
came last.
Try all of
What
them.
makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh.
Shoot!
Not like this.
Oh.
Shoot!
I really need more HP in these things. Okay, so it's...
I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know Taka.
Well, there's only
came
one
last.
other one.
Well, yeah,
Because of
for
the
what
numbering of
order
the Justice
it
Hammers.
bounced
It's
off? It
true
didn't.
that Hifumi
do
was
Yeah, maybe
killed
I
with
missed.
Justice Hammer 3.
It hit the pink.
See? So it's
Yeah.
obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka's, I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in.
What? Sounds like you gotta use the green maybe to absorb one and then shoot it back at the other one. Maybe.
Yeah, you're right. That is what I need to do.
I wonder if he died before perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
I missed.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice
Oh
Hammers.
god, with one mic.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
While Taka's death,
See?
Game
So
over.
it's obvious Taka came after.
Game over, man.
So,
Game
regarding
over.
Taka's,
I wonder if he died before perhaps it was after. We already know what order they...
No, that's wrong.
There you go.
No, that's wrong. Can I get some HP back for that? Please? Please?
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the
I just tried to
culprit
advance
wanted
the
us
text,
to think the
forgetting
hammers
that I have
were
auto
used
mode
in
on.
order. But in
What
reality,
a
Taka
scrub.
was killed
Wow.
before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
His broken watch. Got this. Wristwatch.
Wristwatch. Yep. Hi.
Oh. 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 Oh.
The T was already there.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I was just looking for...
No one believes me. No one here wants to hear what I have to say.
Oh god, do we have to do this all again?
No.
No.
Okay.
Is this... I refuse to give up yet.
Jeez.
Hey, look at all that health I just got
you were-
back. It's actually good strats to fail sometimes, apparently.
Maybe you can use that strat to speedrun. Who knows?
Yeah. Alright. So... press... W.
I'm just imagining like a W just never popping up in one at a time. It's like, well, wow, too bad.
In H. Wristwatch.
Now I understand.
You did it.
I've got it. Papa's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night... So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us.
No, it didn't.
We made the wrong assumption about the order of events. All
No, I
because of
didn't.
those justice handlers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe. When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body. That's totally true! We're all in the clear!
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up!
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then, there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing. Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible.
Ironic that the serial killer never kills anyone.
Or moved either
Yeah.
of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.